So the topic for today is what camera should you buy? Now, this is a really tough decision for beginner filmmakers because there's about this many cameras out there. That's a lot of cameras. Like a lot.
A lot.
And so today I'm going to be helping you decide what camera to buy because it's really hard to decide what camera to buy. So I'm going to be starting from the cheapest going all the way to the most expensiveness. So, the first one is a phone. Just use your phone, whatever phone you have. I don't have a phone, so... But a lot of people do, and if you don't have a phone and you don't have a camera, you can use your parents' phone. If your parent doesn't let you use a phone, use your sibling's phone. If your sibling hates you and kicks you out of the house, go to a pawn shop and steal it. But save up enough money to get you a phone, or beg your parents, or hold someone hostage. Okay, the next camera on the list is a camcorder. Now, there's a lot of super expensive camcorders out there, but the one I'm talking about is an $80 to $120 camcorder from Amazon. I'll put a picture right here. That was actually my first, real video camera. Before that, I had a little point-and-shoot camera, but that was my real video camera, and it comes with a microphone, 2 batteries, a bunch of other accessories, so it's really nice if you're starting out. But it's not really the best video quality, and it doesn't allow a lot of customization, like ISO, blah, blah, blah. But that doesn't mean you can't make awesome stuff with it. So, check out Wesley Productions. I'll leave a link below, or maybe up here, or here, if I can make it work. I don't know if I can put a channel up there. I don't know, but he films with a camcorder, and his video content is really, really nice, so yeah, make sure to check him out. Alright, next on the list is the Panasonic FZ300. Now, this is the camera I had after the camcorder. I've been upgrading a lot, and that's not really a good thing. You don't really want to upgrade a bunch, because then you're spending a bunch of money all the time. Oh yeah, like yesterday, I was talking to my bank financial supervisor dude. So, hey Bob, how much money do I have in my bank account again? Yeah, because I'm thinking of upgrading my camera. Oh, well, let me check. You have about, 1,000 cents. 1,000 cents? What can I even buy with that? What is 1,000 cents? Oh yeah, it's $10. Sure, you can buy something with that. You can buy a SD card reader, huh? That'll definitely help. So yeah, that's what basically happened the other day, and yeah, you spend a lot of money when you're a filmmaker. Just make sure to prioritize. You don't need a gimbal if you don't have a tripod. You don't need a drone if you don't have good hair like me. What? I'm taking too long with the eyebrow? Oh, okay, sorry. You want me to get back to it? Okay, sorry. Anyway, and next on the list is the Canon SL2 or the Canon M50 or the G85, because they're all in the same price range, about $500 used and new, or just used. The SL2, I know someone that owns that camera. I do not, but Zach Garland does, so make sure to check him out. I sure am shouting out a bunch of people today. And then the M50 is a newer model from the SL2. They're literally the exact same camera, except the M50's has a better processor or something. I mean, I don't really know, but the SL2 is a DSLR, and the M50 is mirrorless, so that it doesn't really matter unless, the SL2 is a little bigger than the M50, but it doesn't really matter in the end. Now going on to the G85. Now, I actually have the G85, and that's what I'm filming with right now, and it is an awesome camera. Dude, it is amazing. I got it for $500 used, which was a snagging deal, because when it came out it was $1,000. But it has in-body stabilization, it has SD card slot on the side, 4K, that's basically it. So it's a good camera. It has decent colors and it has autofocus. But you know, it's Lumix autofocus, which is okay, well, basically you get the idea. Autofocus is not that great. Oh, going off of that, Lumix autofocus is not good. Just, if you were looking for, like, legit good autofocus, don't go for Lumix. I don't really need autofocus that much, because I'm mainly, like, sitting down and talking to, my best friend called Camera. And next on the list is the Lumix GH5, which is about $1,000 used. But it's really, really decent camera. Has a lot of great video specs. Of course, the autofocus is not good, so... I mean, you could get the Canon RP if you know Canon. They're not so good with video mirrorless cameras. They're just idiots. Anyway, the next camera on the list is the Sony a6600. I heard a lot of great things about it, watched a bunch of reviews, and, you know, decent camera. So the next cameras on the list, we're gonna go from $1,000 range to the $4,000 range. So you can either get the Canon R5 or the A7S III. Get the A7S III, trash the R5. The R5 sucks, overheats. What are you even gonna do if it overheats? It doesn't even work. So get the A7S III and Canon, what are you doing, man? Literally, you would have made so much money, but you decided, we're gonna overheat the cameras. And no, it's not because we have 4K 120. No, because A67S63949, that's definitely not my phone number. The A7S III can handle it and doesn't overheat, even though Sony is notorious for overheating, so I don't know what you're doing, Canon. I don't know what you're doing. But yeah, has been rumored that Canon is fakely putting in the overheating. You could check out this video up here by Camera Conspiracy. So then also in the $4,000 range is the Fuji X-T4. Camera Conspiracies has talked about this a lot. And you know, I would consider Fuji if I only knew about them at all. I have no idea about Fuji. I mean, my first point-and-shoot camera was a Fuji, but... Okay, now we're going to go into the cinema camera range. Now, if you're like me, you only dream of a cinema camera because they're like $5,000 and above. I mean, $5,000 is pretty cheap, but C200, man, C200. Oh, and talking about the C200, that is the first one on the list. I would suggest getting the C200B without the eyepiece thing on the back, because it's like dumb, and a lot of people say it's dumb. So you could just get the C200B, and they'll cost you $4,000. Wait, isn't the Canon R5 and the A7S III $4,000? What? That doesn't make any sense. Well, actually, the C200 doesn't come with a screen, so you're gonna have to buy an extra one, which is gonna be extra money. And it's bigger than the Canon R5 and the A7S III. Gosh, these names though. So yeah, you can, but I'm probably gonna get the C200, bruh. Probably. Yeah, definitely. C200. Go with the C200. Don't get anything else. Do not get anything else. Get the C200. Next on the list is the Red Raven, which is a good bit of money and not a lot of specs. Just, it's like the Apple of cameras. But you don't really need it. Just get the C200. Next is the Zcam E2 F6. And yeah, it's small, compact, which is the same exact thing, and it performs well, has good colors, and, you know, it's cheap. So, what more could you get? Canon colors and Canon autofocus. Get the C200. And then, finally on the list is the Alexa Mini LF. This is the price. No, you're never going to get it unless you rent it. And where I'm from, there are no camera renting places or camera shops. So I'm screwed. Or I'm not screwed because I'm going to get the C200. Alright guys, I hope you liked that video. Just a couple things to keep in mind before you buy a camera. Here's the different brands. There is Lumix. You buy Lumix for the lenses. You buy Canon for the colors and autofocus, Sony for the size and the versatility, Nikon for no video. Don't get Nikon for video. You only get it for photography. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I had a lot more energy today than the last video. I got a comment from this guy saying that he wanted me to get a little more energy and thought my other videos was too serious, so I hope this was a change. If it wasn't, please leave some feedback in the comments section. This is what YouTube's for, guys. You gotta tell me what I'm doing wrong and what I'm doing right so I can change it. I'm not gonna change it by reading your mind, because I can't read your mind through a camera. Maybe if you come to my house, but don't come to my house at night, because that's creepy. Or my house at all, because that's creepy too. That's stalking. Don't do that. Anyway, make sure to subscribe, make sure to like, make sure to watch again so I can get the views, and always do what you love.